that's a lot of thinking.
All right, episode 1. So this first one's about Derek, an old friend of mine. We've known each other since we were in early years of high school, actually. And I didn't realize we'd lost touch that he was head chef at one of the hottest restaurants here in Vancouver. So we got to chatting. I think we grabbed coffee, and I'm like, you know what? This could make a pretty good story. So anyway, on with the episode. Because you did the whole thing with the food.
Yeah.
And you've been doing it for how long now?
10 years as a chef.
10 years?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, so you went down that route.
Yeah.
And then what started this?
Fascination with wanting to learn to do something different. You know, like you do this in the restaurants I've worked at, but you don't actually physically take it from the beginning to the end. You kind of create the structure, you create the protocol, and you kind of lay the groundwork for everyone else to do it. Well, I took it upon myself to do this afterward. I'm Derek Gray, and I'm the chef at Savio Volpe. As a head chef, my responsibility is basically I work under the executive chef or the owner of the establishment. I say to any cook, if you love cooking, stay cooking. Because as a chef, you kind of take a step back from that. Yeah, you may work a station from here and there, but you're not back into what you grew up loving. You know, getting your hands dirty, being on the line, working with food. Like, it's great. Don't get me wrong. Being a head chef is awesome. You get so much more creative input. You have, you know, people that look up to you, and you can nurture and mentor these people, which is outstanding and awesome. Having that feeling of like being involved in cooking can go away for sure. But that's why like I do this bread. It gives me something to look forward to challenge myself, right?
I feel like we should be eating the bread.
Yeah,
let's eat the bread.
So this is 70% red fife, eat grain, and finish off with a little bit of all-purpose flour.
So the question is, we went to eat grain to get the flour. I know there's the story about the sourcing, right?
Yep.
Other than that, or is there anything other than that? Why there other than like going to a superstore and getting the flour, or Costco even cheaper, right?
Well, there's a face to that name, right? Like, yeah, I could go to Costco, spend X amount of dollars less than I do anywhere else, but I think it's the story behind that really draws you into it.
Yeah. And
you meet them, and they actually care about every little detail about their business and like where these grains come from, who grew them, and then you actually care into what you want to put in your food. But like, that's my stance on food, is like you should know where your products come from. Treat them with respect. They were treated with respect bringing it to your table.
Yeah.
So make sure you do the same thing.
We did a lot of research. There's a few American mill making companies and then a few in Europe as well. And I guess at the end of the day, we just felt this one it was the best sort of logistically, the way that the components work together, the end result, the way that it mills flour, we liked the best.
In choosing this mill, it was really, really important to us to do something that was going to honor the product a lot more. Stone milling is one of the most ancient methods it is the most ancient method for making flour known to mankind.
I think that a lot of people can't digest the industrial, commercial, very, very large volume flour that we have access to in our grocery stores. And the way that it's processed right from the beginning and completely separated, it's bleached, there's chemicals added to it, really deconstructed in order to preserve shelf stability. And then we might bring it home because we bought a really big bag because it was on sale, and it might sit in our cupboards for an additional year, right? Like, so we've decided that's what we wanted as a society, and I think the result of that is a lot of people can't digest it. That's why we've seen this massive increase in people having these sensitivities. Our product, our flour, milled here and treated like a perishable item, that is allowing people to eat it again.
Things for bread to like look into is like first how it shapes. This is not beautiful, but it has this nice kind of open crumb. There's a lot of holes into it. The crust gives you the texture. So the steam's really helped on that. It's bubbled a bit, which is nice. Got a really nice crust. You hear that? You want it to sound empty, so you're gonna pick it up and you're gonna tap the bottom. Yeah, it's like a drum. I'm gonna let this go just a little bit longer. I want to get a little bit more color on it. And then the flavor. So this is the red fife sifted from Eat Grain. Gives a little bit of nuttiness, but not too much.
That's really good.
Yeah. Advice that I would give to any like up and coming cook is listen to the people above you. They honestly have a great support system. They've been there before, but you also have an advantage over them. Like I grew up in a kitchen back in the day when we didn't have smartphones, we didn't have the Google, we didn't have this, but now you have that opportunity, that little tool to give you that little extra push. Write everything down, honestly. Pen and paper is crucial. Might be like my second favorite kitchen tool is a pen and paper. It sets the standards. It's like, this is my prep list. I've written my prep list down. I know what my tasks are. You know, all these things make you a better cook. And it's kind of like that funny thing when you're like a kid and you're constantly being told by your parents, you should do this. And you're like, no, I know I'm right. Well, when you become an adult and you have kids, you realize, fuck, they were right. And it's the same thing as a cook. Like, if you find a really good chef, work for them, understand them, listen to them. They're willing to give you anything.
So what do you guys think? So something interesting that even Derek doesn't know about this episode is that I had come across this sort of hidden away Instagram account that he had about this bread making endeavor that he had. And I knew he was a chef and I saw that he was trying this new thing. And when I saw that, that was actually one of the main things that made me want to start this YouTube channel. So in a way, this YouTube channel is like my bread. So if you like what you saw, it'd be awesome if you subscribe to the channel, hit a like button, share it, you know, do all the stuff that you do nowadays with YouTube channels. You guys know. Until next time. See, now I need a slogan. I need a slogan to end things, but I don't have one of those either. I'll come up with one, don't worry. Anyway,